So welcome to Brainbox. Students, in present class we are going to learn about combustion and flame. So first of all, let us try to learn what is combustion, right? So combustion is a chemical process. Combustion is a chemical process. So we sometimes will call even it as a chemical reaction also. Whatever we say, it doesn't matter here. So a chemical process in which substances burn to give off heat energy. A chemical process, as sometimes we used to call it as a chemical reaction, in which substances burn to give off heat energy, but the burning must happen in presence of oxygen. In presence of oxygen. So try to understand this point here. Whenever combustion should happen, means combustion must happen, means the first and foremost requirement is the presence of oxygen. So if at all the oxygen is not present, then burning of a substance cannot happen. So for this, you can do an experiment. You would have seen a candle burning in your homes, right? Just try to completely close it with a glass or something. After some time, the candle will stop burning, right? In the sense, the insufficient oxygen means whenever you close the complete candle with a glass vessel or something, the oxygen is insufficient for the combustion. Hence, the combustion reaction has been stopped, right? So, what do you understand from this? Combustion requires oxygen. So that is what, whenever we are defining about the word combustion, we definitely use this, that it is a chemical process in which substances burn to give off heat, but anyway the process must happen in presence of oxygen. Okay, then the combustible substances means whatever the substances we are burning here which can give off heat are called as combustible substances. And the combustible substances are also called as fuel. Combustible substance, what do we call the combustible substance as? Combustible substance will be also even called as fuel. So what is a fuel? See, fuel is anything which on ignition can give off heat or light, or sometimes, means there are many different types of fuels which we use in our day-to-day life, like coal, petroleum, diesel, CNG, wood, charcoal. All these are the examples of different fuels. Means what a fuel can be? A fuel may be, it may be a solid, liquid or gas. Fuel may be any substance which can be a solid, liquid or a gas. And what is a fuel means? Basically the combustible substance which can burn to give off heat energy is called as fuel, right? And the fuel may be a solid, liquid or gas, right? And which type of fuels means sometimes the fuels may burn with flame or even without flame also. It is not mandatory that every fuel must burn with flame only, like a candle burns with flame. Wood, cow dung, whenever we have taken, they burn with flame. But the coal, whenever we burn, it doesn't burn with flame, right? So a given fuel may burn with flame or without flame, right? And may give heat, sometimes light, or both sometimes. Okay, so these are the basic characteristics of a fuel, right? So what are the basic characteristics of a fuel? A fuel may be any solid, liquid or a gas. It may burn with or without flame, or sometimes it may give heat or light. Sometimes they can give both. Now let's see the examples of solid fuels. What are the solid fuels? Wood, charcoal, these are all the examples of solid fuels. What are the examples of solid fuels? Solid fuels, we can take them as wood, charcoal, coal, etc. And similarly, if at all we want the liquid fuels are like petrol, kerosene, diesel, etc. Okay, then similarly, we can even have some gaseous fuels also. Now, the examples of gaseous fuels are like LPG, CNG, etc. Right? So, these are all the fuels which we see in our day-to-day life. Have a look.